I'm about to use GTA 5 mixtape for this one because quite frankly, we got a lot of drama, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it is with the xQc and their reaction content. Now, quite frankly, I want to let y'all know, I do reaction content on my channel all day, every day. I love it. It's very entertaining. Now, let me actually talk about this real quick. So, xQc, Mutahar, under massive heat. And let me just preface this by saying Mutahar does not make reaction content. But at the end of the day, when you think about it, we all react and we all make content. Some better than others, other worse than others. You know what I mean, right? But here's the thing. This all went down because Buff Films actually made a post about saying, and I quote, Lamino spends months researching, scripting, and editing a video just for React streamers to re-upload the entire thing and provide zero input. At first I was like, okay, and then I went for it and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch. And I was like, bro, where are the lies? This is literally xQc. He's eating. Okay, you probably want to eat, but you're gonna be done eating within like 5 minutes. Just edit that portion out. On stream, understandable, but you are reacting. This is not reacting. At this point, I really do believe that terms of service are probably gonna get changed and reaction content is probably gonna be done, so it's gonna be over. Now, obviously, reaction content is considered fair use. Not all of them, and I would even say like what xQc does, that's not reaction content. Guy don't even talk, he don't even move any muscle. I do reaction content. I love reaction content, so I want to let you know straight away where I'm coming from, because when you really think about it, right, news content is reactive. There's always a source behind it, because if there's no source, then you're making that up at that point. Okay, that's when it's like, dude, trust me. That's when it becomes, dude, trust me. And all the news content, you talk about it, you take it from a source, you credit, some don't credit, whatever. They talk, becomes fair use, right? It's news content. Others, they talk, but they also give their reaction, and that becomes reaction content. It's transformative, it's fair use. But people are actually mad with xQc because he doesn't even move a muscle. He just simply eats, talk, goes take a piss, and this is the reaction content we see live on his channel. And this apparently blew up 77,000 likes. Like this video if you have not already. And we have Hassan actually deadass saying this. Roll it.
It's hilarious.
So the Quadring made a video.
How many minutes this is? It's clearly.
So apparently for context, right? This is Hassan. This is not xQc. Hassan deadass went for a break, a bathroom break. I get it. We all have those biological needs, but brother, edit that part down. Y'all are millionaires. Y'all got editors for days. Y'all suckers can edit some parts out, okay? And Quadring made a video reacting to that clip, and I'm reacting to the Quadring reacting. Oh shit! Crazy, right? And the video is playing.
Really many minutes away from the camera.
Yeah.
And this is a reaction.
Wrong way. Like, how do you think of your viewers to just stream your break? Dude, what am I supposed to do? Die? Like, I don't.
He's supposed to die?
Damn, man. This is where we at. This is where we at. Privilege. Privilege. You talk about privilege, man. That's.
It's either this or I die.
Yeah.
It's either this.
Here's the thing, right? I would say Asmongold is probably, and people are bringing it up. I know Dark Viper is gonna disagree heavy with this one. Dark Viper. He's probably gonna disagree, and that's fine. Dark Viper has his own reasoning. Now listen, some of my content back in the days was also reacted to. I'm perfectly fine by that. My reaction content was reacted. Bruh. Yeah, and I love it. And I also reacted to other people reacting, and I did my own reactions as well. Asmongold is one of the large streamers like xQc and Hassan, right? He does reaction content all the time, but he does reactions in a good way. He would always talk, gives his opinion, gives his take, and add more to it, which is considered reaction content. Because when you really think about it, there are lawyers. Obviously, I would put lawyers above Asmongold. Objectively, subjectively, yeah, as I enjoy Asmongold content, but objectively speaking, there are lawyers, there are also doctors reacting out there. I believe there's a lawyer, I forgot his name, obviously it's not gonna come to my mind right now, but there is Corridor Digital as well that reacts to movie clips all the time. They breaks down CGI, they gives their expertise because they have knowledge in the field, and they always break clips down and they actually react. I genuinely feel like that the fact that xQc, I would not even call this reaction. This is literally freebooting at that point. I do feel like that because of guys like xQc, this reaction content is gonna go away. I'm gonna be fine. A lot of people would be fine, but it's one of those things that's like, just sometimes we love reacting, other times we you know what I'm saying. And I'm about to react to this large man roll.
We'll also say this too. If there ends up being a terms of service change where I can never react to someone's video ever again, my live streams and my YouTube content would be just fine. It's the same.
Right. At least, hopefully not wrong. Hopefully.
I think back in the day, people were like, oh, Rich, with your news stories, you use gameplay footage. You wouldn't last without, if gameplay footage, you couldn't use it anymore. Hi. Here I am in front of the camera. It's called diversifying and changing. So I just want to put this out there because it's an important thing to preface this with this because, well, first off, I more so agree with Mutahar anyway. It's a person who reacts to content. And secondly, I don't want anyone thinking that I'm going into this trying to, you know, cover my own ass because there are very valid points that Muta brings up here. And after
I mean, I saw his video, and all I gotta say, where are the lies? Muta made a very good point, and reaction content, listen, I love reaction content. I do that all the time. I feel like the reaction content should be allowed, but when it's actually reaction content, when it's actual content, when it's freebooting like xQc, I got none against xQc. He's in Laval, I'm in Montreal, he's a Québécois, right? I speak Francais as well. God, c'est tabarnak. All I gotta say here is that xQc is a tapet, let's be real. Guy, don't even move any muscles whatsoever. Bro, just start talking, just start reacting. And people, obviously people are gonna criticize. Obviously nobody is saint. People are gonna have problems with it, but you know, then you're gonna actually be reacting.
After watching xQc's react content, dude, he's just milking the system. Full stop. He adds absolutely nothing to the react content. So a YouTuber named Bub Games or Bub Films on Twitter called out xQc.
Okay, I did not know he was a YouTuber as well. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And said this. Lamino spends months researching, scripting, and editing a video just for React streamers to re-upload the entire thing and provide zero input. And if you think he's kidding about him providing zero input, by all means, Jay, roll that beautiful goddamn bean footage.
Yo, my guy, don't even laugh. My guy, I get it. Like with Lamino videos, there isn't like anything to laugh about. There's not gonna be any joke whatsoever. And I feel like I don't want to go too hard at xQc because I found out about xQc back when Last of Us 2 came out, and you know, rarely I would tune in, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's kind of decent, right? Like I'm not gonna go attack a guy that's successful. Like you know what I mean, right? So I'm not coming from a bad place, but it's just one of those things. Like I love reaction content. He probably does way too much. He probably loves it way too much than me and you. But man, like if you just keeps on doing this, bruh, like this reaction content is gonna be done. So you're gonna be ruining it for literally everybody. Because when you really think about it, a lot of your favorite creators react all day. Sometimes it's like you don't recognize it, but other times it's like, okay, it is. Bruh, man, I cannot even stay silent, bro. Like that's wild. Just talk, like just talk, just like just talk, just do this.
We're just doing blind apparently.
You need to have 500 IQ to understand what he said. He's way too fast. Or maybe he does his entire 1 hour reaction within those 2 seconds like that, you know?
In early 2007, this silent black and white video was uploaded by a user on a conspiracy and UFO-centric forum called Above Top Secret. The user claimed that the video depicted a disc-shaped UFO outmaneuvering a fighter jet somewhere off the coast of Mexico in the mid-2000s. They had supposedly gained access to the video.
Bro, that's insane. That is crazy. Now, obviously, this is not like the worst thing imaginable. The fact of the matter is that this sucker actually reacted to, I believe, Batman? Oh, shit! Like the movie Batman, Breaking Bad TV show. You know season 1 when there's like a chick that comes out with like mommy milkers. He was showing that as well. I'm like, duh! A little bit late. I need to work on my
was
synchronization
serving
there.
aboard a U.S. aircraft carrier and claimed to have smuggled a potentially classified material off the ship. While some members of the forum chose to believe their story, others were not so easily convinced. For instance, the video was hosted on a website belonging to a group of German film students, which led some to denounce the clip as an attempted
Talk. You press X to talk.
hoax. Even those who believed it could be genuine still complained that it was a totally uninspiring video of a fuzzy dot.
Reaction.
Well, anyway,
Reaction.
this tweet by Bub Games got a lot of traction, and xQc became very, very butthurt.
Yeah,
and
very
he
much.
actually responded back and said this. I paused like...
I feel like that the word butthurt is probably gonna be butthurt after seeing xQc butthurt, because like the amount of butthurtness that you're about to that you're about to, man, like just react, dog, like just react. Like this is freebooting. Now guys, don't get me wrong, okay? This should not be under a reaction category. This is freebooting. Like this is giving react content like bad image, dog.
like crazy. I added a lot of commentary. Sure you did, champ. The chat was getting mad at me. He even claimed that someone DM'd him telling him to shut the F up, which, well, if they're telling you to shut up, then they must not be watching your actual streams, and maybe
Yeah.
they're watching mine where I
And here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Sometimes I feel like that every YouTuber would get those comments, and it's fine. It's fine. Sometimes there are moments when you should be quiet, and I got some of those comments as well. And then on stream, right? Like maybe like a PlayStation reveal is happening. I'm reacting. I'm like talking a little bit too loudly, maybe a little bit too obnoxiously, and somebody would come and say like, "Don't stop talking, stop." And to a certain degree, I understand those comments, but then the other chat would be like, talk, and everybody would just start exaggerating, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna talk when it's natural, when it makes sense. But other times, it's fine, right? For the most part, though, people tell you to not talk at moments when the thing is actually live, you know, when for example like an investor call is happening, there's like details, some news being exchanged, or some information is being about to be shared. That's when some people would say stop talking. Makes sense, totally is fair, right? But in this situation, dog, you are literally reacting. People know you are reacting, so react.
actually don't shut up, because the multiple react videos I've watched from you, xQc, just to make sure that the internet wasn't just putting up their pitchforks, because trust me, I know how that is. Dude, you just sit there and you make DSP reacts seem like it should win a Webby Award.
Y'all remember Jinx?
Okay? Phil is, and I'm not even saying this to be sarcastic, Phil is a much better reactor than you.
Damn.
And he's not great. That's putting it lightly. So imagine how bad you are.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Now, xQc goes on to say, yes, a lot of reaction streams is just watching it because that's what the chat wants. If I commentate too much, chat gets effing bored, chat gets mad. Then, dude, here's what I do then. And
Okay, here's the thing. I'm just gonna be honest, man. I'm just gonna be honest, and I'm not the best speaker as well. I'm just learning and growing. But the way I see it is that xQc not trying to knock you. You're way too big. You're way too successful. So you probably don't even give a flying... cannot say that word on YouTube. You don't even give, you know what I mean, about my opinion. But here's the thing, bro. Just start talking, learn how to talk, and improve. And I'm not the best speaker. I used to be a stammerer as well. I still am to a certain degree, but talk. I feel like the reason that your chat is finding your talking boring is probably because when you talk, we don't understand what you're saying. We just don't understand what you're saying. Just learn how to talk, improve. You're not gonna be the best in a month from now, but a year from now, you're probably gonna improve a lot.
Maybe it's a bad business. I talk a lot, arguably way too much when I react to videos. Many will tell you that it could take like 2 hours for me to get through a 10-minute video. But that's the point. That's the point, xQc. If
I roll a 10-minute video, the video ain't over. It's not gonna end ever.
people are tuning into me, I'm assuming they want my take, not just to watch the video. And if they want to just watch the damn video, then they could go watch the video.
True.
What it seems like to any person with 2 brain cells in their head is that you're just content forming. And then on top of it too, with you not talking at all, I watched your highlight clips, you're taking someone else's video, you're saying that it's fair use because you're in the corner saying 2 or 3 things, and they're competing with their own video that you're watching.
Yeah.
in the algorithm where you're not making it transformative.
And that's like the biggest issue. Everybody, stud muffins, we need to have an emergency meeting quick, okay? That's the biggest issue right now. Most people are okay with reaction content because everyone in some ways react. News content is reactive. You hear the news, you talk about the news, and then you give your reaction. It is reactive content, although it's like reaction content in a different way, in much more acceptable way. I would say most people have no problems with it. And then there's like actual reaction content, the one that I'm doing and the one Asmongold or the one Review Tech USA would do on live stream. Some people have a problem with it, some people don't have a problem with it, and that's fair, okay? Because I react to content all the time, and so far there has been only 2 YouTubers that have reached out to me privately. One, they got way too angry about it, and I was like, fair, not gonna react. The other one was way too kind and was like, yeah, don't react to my content. I was like, fair, that's fair. I'm not gonna do it, never did it, not gonna do it, and that's fair, right? And then there's another group that would be like, okay, the reaction content, zero tolerance, and I mean, it's your opinion, but when you really think about it, a lot of the content is reactive. And I love reaction content because sometimes you want to watch the experts. There's like police reacts, there's like army reacts, there's like grandma reacts, right? They brings their wisdom, they bring their they obviously react to what's happening. You want my reaction? You want, obviously there's one of that aspect to it as well. I can react to but they also bring their expertise and stuff like that that's happening right now. It can make it so YouTube changes their terms of service, and then it's gonna make react content obsolete. Nobody's ever gonna be able to react, and people react to movie trailers all the time and game trailers all the time. It's not because you've seen that trailer 20 times, it's because you just want to see. It's because you are hyped yourself. For example, Spider-Man 2 trailer recently came out, right? If you're excited about the game, you probably watched it twice, 3 times, and then you went ahead, you went in your sub box or homepage and you saw your favorite content creator react to it. You already seen that trailer. You do not need to watch it. Why are you gonna watch it? Maybe because you like that creator. Maybe you wanna hear what he has to say. And it's also because you are actually hyped for that game, so you want to see other people getting excited, therefore it's going to be like a snowball effect, and then you're going to be excited even more, right? I do that all the time. A lot of people do that. Yeah.
Because
we are social creatures. We want to know what other people are thinking.
Saying next to nothing, but you're hiding behind the thin veil that it's transformative because you're in the corner and you say, yep, wow, ha ha ha, oh, ooh, ah.
Bruh.
Now, Mutahar,
just say it, bruh,
who has a large following, and this probably also made xQc butthurt, called out xQc, and this is what he said on Twitter. It started with this, just a shame garbage like this fills the recommended tab. Now, that video he showed here, where it's talking about the Kennedy JFK, I can't say it for obvious reasons.
And I also do want to say this, I'm pretty sure in times like these, everybody's like criticizing everybody. It seems like that everybody's attacking, and sure, some people would be attacking, other people would be fair. They would be a lot more critical and give their honest takes and be fair. And I also do want to say this, don't attack the guy. Obviously, he knows what he's doing, and obviously, people have made it very clear to him that this is not okay. Hopefully, I do believe in people can change. I do believe in second chances. Hell, I even believe in third chances sometimes. But I do believe people can change, and maybe he's gonna learn, and maybe he's gonna change in the coming days, in the coming weeks. Let's see. But if he doesn't, then I mean, damn.
I watched that. xQc is saying next to nothing. Again, it's just like, wow, this video is popular, so I'm gonna sit in the corner, and my audience will do basically whatever I say, and I'll say it next to nothing and make free money. And xQc anyway responds to some ordinary gamers because he's relevant enough to respond to. I wonder what triggers people like you so much. Revenue share, audience split, algorithm. I've heard.
And there are 2 arguments to this one, right? Obviously, xQc is making a point, bro, like that YouTube ad revenue is nothing for me. And you know what? In a way, that's true, right? He recently got that $100 million deal from Kick. Oh shit! No, it was not 5 million. It was not 10 million. It was 100 million. Okay, that's insane money. Okay, obviously this YouTube ad revenue, it's nothing for him. It's not like nothing. It's still something. It's probably, and it's gonna be a lot for an average Joe and for me. But let's be real, he's not doing it for the money. now, but I would like to argue this is probably how he made a ton of money, right? Because obviously everybody starts from zero, and when he was starting from zero, he did that crap, all of that crap, zero talk, zero input, and now he's where he's at.
Heard this complaint a million times, and most public figures try to attack it from multiple angles just to fall flat on their face. He's not falling flat on his face, dude. He has a point. You are not adding anything to this content.
And nothing. But guys, click on this video on the screen, otherwise it's never gonna end. This, I don't understand this guy. This is absolutely wild. Click on this video on the screen. On the left, we have another disaster. Check these videos out, guys, and I will see you right